African Tobacco Control Alliance and Corporate Accountability and Public Participation.
Corporate Accountability and Public Participation Africa, CAPPA, has launched a Take-Apart Nigeria report titled The Big Tobacco Allies, How Tobacco Companies Use Intermediaries to Foster Their Corporate Social Responsibility Initiatives and Promote Their Image in Nigeria. The report, which documents a series of instances where tobacco multinationals use intermediaries to foster their efforts to undermine the implementation of the WHO FCTC, maps tobacco industry allies and exposes how tobacco companies use them to clean their image and grow their business. The report, lying on surveys carried out by CAPPA across Nigeria with support from the African Tobacco Control Alliance (ATCA), exposes, amongst others, how tobacco multinationals undertake partnerships with the Nigerian government.
Today we are here to do media presentation for this book, The Big Tobacco Allies. It's a book that was done by CAPPA with support from ATCA. ATCA is the African Tobacco Control Alliance. The book, the findings and the recommendations of the book aims at letting the general public know that the tobacco industry does not give up on its antics.
The report highlights the fact that the use of intermediaries by the tobacco industry poses a threat to the advancement of tobacco control in Nigeria, as it facilitates the interaction of the industry with public officials, enabling multinationals garner good news reviews and further their inroads into the public space.
As a wake-up call to the Nigerian government, to policymakers and to public health advocates, that though we do have the National Tobacco Control Act 2019 and the National Tobacco Control Regulations, that the tobacco industry continue to use underhand tactics to ensure that those laws are not effectively enforced, as well as to slow down our expected outcome of reduction in smoking and it else associated with tobacco use in Nigeria.
It exposes how the tobacco industry has been using their allies, front groups, individuals, supposedly trusted individuals to interfere in the processes of implementing our tobacco control laws. So we did a lot of documentation, and that is what you have in the report.
The report makes several recommendations on how the tobacco industry can be checkmated. They include the full implementation of the National Tobacco Control Act 2015 and the National Tobacco Control Regulations 2019, halt of economic incentives and benefits to the tobacco industry, the prohibition of all interactions with the tobacco industry not related to policy implementation, establishment of a policy for government agencies to fully disclose minutes and proceedings of meetings and interactions with the tobacco industry, regular updating of information websites to ensure easy information dissemination that will in turn guarantee transparency, the sensitization of authorities on the public health implications of interactions with the industry, and periodic declaration of no conflict of interest by stakeholders who must interact with the tobacco industry.
And the stop for this misconduct